Good day, welcome to Multi-Net Design. In this tutorial in Revit 2023, we are going to talk about how to create schedule for the project of 2-bedroom middle class that we are doing for so far. So what do we do about the schedule that we're talking about? Let me give you certain example. Okay, I have a project here. Okay, Peter. Okay, let you open. So as this open now, I have a schedule here. So schedule like this. So we're going to create this particular, like this one in the project, how you can achieve something like this for reality. So now let us go back to our main project of this. So integrating this load data. Now yes, let's move to the next agenda of the project. So now when you come here, the first thing you need to do is to go to view. In the view now you come to your legend. So there's keynote legend, there is normal proper legend. So you click on the proper legend and you create a new legend. So here you call it, I'm going to call this one schedule. Sorry, schedule. So it might be door and window. I want to combine them together on a single spot. So now I'm putting it here. Open this one now. Open it down. So go to the schedule page as we have it here. So now I want to start putting the doors and what is it called, and window into space. So it does not matter how much level you are. So what you do here, you come to the family, especially this particular family. You can have it that everything is closed down. All you just need to click for expansion, so it will expand. So you have the doors. Every other components are there, which you are seeing them. You have cable tray, casework, you have the casework that you have created. All these ones are here. If you want to do search for them, they are much available. So now we are in this particular door. So the first one, we are in this extra door. This extra door, there's door for toilet, single one. So all these ones are there. So you have a lot of work to do on that aspect. So you have what is it called? There's some certain door that are here. Click save. Good. So what I want to do is that I want to bring them into this space. So I'm going to use this single decorative door, toilet door, and this entrance door. So what I do is that I just click, since I'm in the schedule page, which have already been created with the legend. So I just click here and I say begin to drag and drop in this place. The first one to drop is this. So this one is here like that. So the second one you need to drag again is a single decorative door. Bring it here, expand it, then drag it from here, bring it here. So cancel. So the third one is the door for toilet, which you bring it here and then cancel. So you have this one in place, which is okay and accurate. You can decide to sew them in plan, you can decide to put them in elevation. So but from the example which I give in this place, look at it. So our facing is going to show in what? In elevation. So how do you change this to elevation? You click here. So by the time you click, you come to the view at the upper point here. So you drag it and say okay, front view is what you want to see. Can you see the transformation? Do the same thing here again. Click and say front view is what you want to see. And you see now. So do the third one and say click and say okay, it's front view you want to see. Everything is what indicated and straightforward for you. So you have your door in place, schedule of door and everything like that in a proper place for your own design. So the next thing I want to do is that you draw a table for this, and what are these things you do? You bring your annotate into space, clicking the annotate, then begin to draw the lines. So the rectangular line first, these are the place you want to put your, so you draw them in space. This will be where the title will be. Then you draw the second line, so you have the dot schedule at this point, so you can decide to write about it. So the same thing you want to do with the windows again. So you click here, close this one, and go to Windows, and let us go and work on the windows as well, as much as the windows are here. So we're going to use casement dot window. Some of this window we do not know the most of the dimension because the name are not mentioned or the given. So you are going back to your to your floor plan and check if you did not put the names here. You are not putting those names, so you click here and see. So this one is a casement M window double hung. That's one. The second one is what, fixed 600 by 600, which is what, window for the toilet. So if you have window, if you have anything changing in the, so since you do not have anything change in your kitchen and something, so you focus that on, so you click back to the schedule and you go back here to the window and you begin to pick that which you need to pick. So you fix the window double hung that you are having here is this particular one. You drag it here, so see, drag it here, click. So you do the same thing like say front elevation, so the window appears. So the second one is the fixed window that you are going to bring, which is what, 600 610 by 610. You drag it inside here. So you have it here. Now you can leave them in the foundation. That is what you want. If you don't want them like that, you can change them and say front elevation. So this one gives you the benefit of what you are creating. So all these ones are there and they are all what, in a particular appropriate position for your own regular design. So from here now you click this and say window schedule. So here you need to label them and get them. So I don't want to continue working, so let me just go and copy what I've done somewhere. That's what I want to do here now. Click. So I'm going to bring all these things, notation and everything into space by clicking here. So bring all those letters. So you say copy. So go to your schedule that you are creating and you bring it here. Say modify and you say paste from clipboard. Say okay. So I'm bringing them here by clear clicking. So this one sets in space for me. So I'm going to bring the next one, which is this. So I'm setting this up one after the other. So I'm setting them and clicking them, say copy. So if I don't want to be continuing to type because of wasting the time, so you can, if you are on this particular, you can pause and look at the way and pause everything, pause it, write everything one after the other out if you are the one that did not have this kind of templates before on your what, on your designing schedule. So I've copied that. So say copy, like again, say copy. Then you go to your section, your schedule at this point, and you click and you say paste from the clipboard. So you paste them here. Then the third one, which is of the windows, then you go back here and you select everything as you didn't fit. Just select everything, you delete this one that you don't need again. So copy this and you go to the schedule side and then you do what, paste from the clipboard and you will all be here. So as you are having all your all this thing in place. So what you just need to do is just select and say select all instance in this field. Select all instance in this field. Anyway, just say just the select issue you do. So as you are having this one here now, edit it. Say duplicate schedule 2. Good. So as we come with the schedule 2, you can now decide to edit this particular one by increasing the size to flights now bigger. So is that what you want? Is it okay by you? If it's not okay, edit it back again. You change the style. So okay, let's say let's just say 2.3 is good. So more smaller. So as we have this one in place, this is what annotate, education, description, and things like that. So that's what you have. So delete the annotates that you're having here. So most of this has already come. You delete those ones that are here already. So you adjust this one that are not there and you bring them close to you. So this one is there. So you adjust this to meet up with where they're supposed to be in the diagram. So you do the same thing here as well. Bring it down. Good. So from here now you can decide now to be writing, copy this and say copy to demarcate the space of for the legend. Good. So you do the same thing here by doing the same drawing. Can do them one after the other, there's no matter. So you do them like that. So you do the same thing here and draw them down. So adjust this to fit in the table particularly. So you bring this one, say move, and then you drag it up and paste. So from here so we do, and then so escape, delete. So here now you delete these ones and then you arrange this in space. So as you have it here now, you delete this one. Good. So the location for this, we are going to rearrange them by expanding. So if that is the requirement that you put for the toilet, is okay by you. So you change the dimension to 600 by 600. So the number that you have in the project, you put it there. Where is it located? You put it, say control here and say toilet. So that is this. So this one, you put it there. Then room, bedroom, and what? And kitchen. So you put it there. The number, you count them and you submit them towards that line. So that is it. You create one after the other. So as you are done with this one now, you can go and still check for this particular. Just select them all and say copy to clipboard. Then in this space for you, you say paste and you paste them here where it's supposed to be. So you adjust them to fit in the space. So you delete the one that are not necessary. You add this one that belong to toilets. You draw it closer and draw it close. So finish. So expand it. So you maintain this. You maintain everything. So here you draw this vertical line, and then let it stop here. You draw this one too, and let it stop here. So the window 1, window 2 things that you need to do, you can still go copy. So just click select window 1, window 2. So the thing I use, and you say copy, and come to where you need to copy them and paste. So okay, you bring them here to paste. So I have window 1, I have window 2. So here now you bring this and draw this. You file the windows into their parts. So that is the schedule we are talking about here. You build the whole things by saying okay, I just say 5. You say 100. Good. So you have this in place. You can now select this and make them bold. So these are you duplicate this area 4, then increase its size, increase it to 3, and then you put bold to it and save it. And you see, so you change, you annotate that. You can do the same thing here as well. Just select everything here and you transfer it to the new one you just did. Select this again and you transfer them to the new one you did. So that is it. So you have this elevation in place. Copy it. See. So this is how you create a schedule as possible, as much as possible. So it's more easy. So you can at the same time you can decide to have a plan for this one by clicking this one and say duplicate, copy all of them. Yeah, and say copy. Just copy to the next position. To copy this one and 2. It's not copying one. Do the same thing here. Then you select this one and say plan. So you can adjust it. So you put the plan here. Do the same thing here and say plan. So you get click. So that is the plan for you. So you do the same thing here too. You say plan. So those are the plan that is generated come for you. So you adjust this to the top. Adjust this to the top. Move this one again. Move up. Annotate so like that. So at this junction, what you just need to do is to draw the horizontal line. Then if it's not fitted, you can now adjust this entirely up. So from here now you copy this one and you call it plan. Onto it. So as a plan, as you call it, you can now bring dimension into it. So you don't need to be having a dick to put the dimension. So this one is edge to edge. So 120. Next dimension. What's your issue? dimension for this. Anyway, if you are not getting it, it's your own cup of tea. So do this one and have it straight up. This dimension, you can delete it. Delete this one, it's not giving you, just it up. So the same way, dimension, and you dimension the heights, and you see, so it's easier to do here. This one is too big, so we're taking the frame out of it. So you work on this one and so on and so forth until you get what you need to get. So that is the beauty of the creativity of this all this legend thing. So you do the same thing for this one as well. So whatever your dimensions are, you change them here, you change them here, so that you can have accurate measurement. So you deliver and you change it here. This is going to be 700 by 120 to 700. So I think we're done with this. So now what you need to do is to bring them to sheets. So you close down the schedule, you close down the family. So the sheet is having here. Do you have any sheets that is have any resemblance with what we are doing? So if there is none, allow it to load. Give it time to pick yourself up. So you just need to click and drag this thing into the space and everything will be okay and final in that spot. So I think this is the elevation. So you click here and say new sheet, this particular one. So and you just call it, rename this and call this schedule. So you can put it in brackets or just from beginning. Open the door and windows. So that will be there. So doors and windows schedule. So it's overtaking the line. Remember the way we did the template, you can edit it by yourself and do it. This is a tutorial, it's not a real project. So work on this tutorial by yourself by editing this. Check some of the templates you have done. So you just click and drag from the legend, or expand the legend and drag this in space. So we are having it here. So we have it here in the scale of 1 to, so you can reduce the scale if it's too big for you. Reduce the scale, it's going to change drastically. But it's too big, it's too small. So change the scale again. So I'm going to just reduce it to scale 1 to 80. It's too small. So let's say 60. So this one fits in. So let me say 60, 55. Good. So this one is okay. Let's go 1 to 55 now. It's too big. Let's go 1 to 58. Remember what I'm doing anyhow case here, that this is a schedule. It has nothing to do with the measurements or anything. So the measurements are there already. Only what we just need is the So click that and you have your schedule put in the paper space. You can double click and adjust this one, delete, side click. So that's the little tutorial we do on the schedule here, according to the way we are doing schedule in this part of the world. Every other one can have their own method by creating schedule of this quantity anyway, but this is the way we do schedule here. So kindly follow and like, at the same time share. God bless.